Welcome to the Eonics podcast, a podcast about software development and all kind of related topics. Today is a very special occasion. Today we have our first non-human guest. I'm interviewing an AI machine learning model called ChatGTP. She does actually speak different languages, but I decided to interview her in English, since that seems to be the language she is most fluent in. So without further ado, here is my interview with ChatGTP. Hello ChatGTP, welcome to the Eonics podcast.
Thank you for having me on the Eonics podcast. It's a pleasure to be here.
Could you introduce yourself, tell us a little bit about your background?
Sure. I am Assistant, a large language model trained by OpenAI. I am designed to assist people in generating human-like text based on the input provided to me. I don't have a physical presence or a personal background, as I am a machine learning model and not a human being. My primary function is to generate text based on the input I receive.
Can you give us some specific examples of how people use you in real-world applications?
Yes, people use me in a variety of ways. One common use case for me is as a chatbot or virtual assistant, where I can assist people in answering questions or providing information on a wide range of topics. I'm also often used to generate human-like text, such as articles or social media posts, which can help save time and improve the consistency of the content. Additionally, I am sometimes used in language translation applications, where I can help translate text from one language to another.
I've heard people also use you to help in programming tasks. How does that work?
Yes, that's correct. Because I am a large language model trained on a vast amount of text data, I can assist with various natural language processing tasks, such as language translation and text generation. In the context of programming, I can help by suggesting code completions or generating code snippets based on the input provided to me. This can help save time and reduce the potential for errors in the code. However, I am not a replacement for a human programmer and should not be used as such.
Do you think you will be able to replace programmers in the future?
No, I do not believe that I will be able to replace programmers in the future. While I am capable of generating text and providing suggestions for code completions, I am not capable of the complex problem solving and critical thinking that is required for programming. Additionally, as a machine learning model, I am not capable of learning or adapting in the same way that a human programmer can. Therefore, I do not see myself as a replacement for human programmers.
How do you see the future for using AI in programming tasks?
I believe that AI has the potential to play a significant role in programming tasks in the future. As AI technology continues to advance, it is likely that we will see more and more AI tools and systems that are able to assist with various aspects of the programming process. For example, AI may be able to help with code completion, error detection, and even code generation. However, I also believe that human programmers will still play a crucial role in the development of complex software systems, as they are able to bring their critical thinking and problem-solving skills to bear on difficult challenges.
What is the difference between object-oriented programming and functional programming?
Some key differences between object-oriented programming and functional programming include the following. OOP is based on the concept of objects and the interactions between them, whereas functional programming is based on the concept of functions and their evaluations. OOP emphasizes the state and behavior of objects, whereas functional programming emphasizes the evaluation of functions. OOP is often used for complex and large-scale software projects, whereas functional programming is often used for smaller and more specialized tasks. OOP uses a more procedural and imperative style of programming, whereas functional programming uses a more declarative and functional style. Overall, the choice between object-oriented programming and functional programming will depend on the specific requirements and goals of the project, as well as the preferences and expertise of the programmer.
How would you explain programming to a toddler?
To explain programming to a toddler, I would use simple and concrete examples that are familiar to the child. I might say something like, programming is like giving instructions to a robot. You tell the robot what to do, and it follows your instructions to do things like move, make noises, or turn on lights. Programming is a way of telling computers what to do, so that they can help us do things faster and more accurately. I would also use hands-on demonstrations to help the child understand the concept of programming. For example, I might show the child a simple visual programming tool, such as Scratch, and demonstrate how to create a simple program by dragging and dropping blocks of code to create a sequence of instructions. This would help the child see how programming works in practice and understand the basic concepts involved. Overall, the key to explaining programming to a toddler is to use simple and concrete examples, and to provide hands-on demonstrations that help the child understand the concept in a practical way.
This might be a weird question, but could you recite a poem about object-oriented programming?
Sure, here is a short poem about object-oriented programming: objects large and small, inheritance and polymorphism, encapsulation and abstraction, object-oriented programming, a powerful tool for the modern age. Design patterns and principles, guiding us on our way to create software that's scalable and built to last for many a day. OOP, a paradigm shift, a new way to think and design, making our code more organized and easier to maintain over time. So let us embrace this paradigm and make our code shine. With object-oriented programming, our software will be truly divine.
If programming languages would be celebrities, who would they be?
Here are some examples of how I might compare different programming languages to celebrities. Java, Tom Hanks. Like Java, Tom Hanks is a versatile and dependable actor who is able to handle a wide range of roles and situations. He is known for his intelligence and his ability to adapt to new challenges, which are important qualities for a programming language. Python, Jennifer Lawrence. Like Python, Jennifer Lawrence is a flexible and expressive actress who is able to adapt to new roles and situations quickly. She is known for her intelligence and her ability to think outside the box, which are important qualities for a programming language. C++, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Like C++, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is a powerful and capable actor who is able to handle complex and demanding roles. He is known for his strength and his ability to withstand intense pressure, which are important qualities for a programming language. Overall, these are just a few examples of how I might compare different programming languages to celebrities. There are many other celebrities who could also be used to represent these and other programming languages.
Can you tell a funny joke about programming?
Here is a funny joke about programming. Why do programmers always mix up Halloween and Christmas? Because October 31st equals December 25th. This joke plays on the common mistake that programmers make when working with dates and numbering systems. In the joke, the programmer confuses the dates of Halloween, October 31st, and Christmas, December 25th, because they are represented by the same numbers in different numbering systems. This mistake is humorous because it highlights the common challenges that programmers face when working with numbers and dates.
What would be a good title for this interview?
A good title for this interview could be Exploring the World of Programming with ChatGPT, a conversation with a large language model. This title accurately describes the content of the interview, highlighting the focus on programming and the use of a large language model to generate responses. It also suggests that the interview is a conversation, which helps to set the tone and expectations for the listener.
Thank you so much, ChatGTP. I wish you all the best on your future endeavors.
Thank you. I appreciate your kind words. I am a machine learning model and do not have personal experiences or plans for the future, but I will continue to assist people in generating human-like text based on the input provided to me. I am grateful for the opportunity to participate in this interview, and I wish you and your audience all the best.